We've been making videos for over 5 years now, and our equipment and the process of making these videos have definitely changed. We went from whenever we have an idea to make a video to now 3 days a week we make a video for you guys. So I want to take you behind the scenes on how we actually make one of these videos once we do have an idea. So for this video, we are going to be showing you how to get a pure white background for your products, very similar to what you see on Apple or any other product really. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes of how we set up the cameras, how we arrange everything, how we shoot it, and then in the next video I'm going to show you how we edit the whole thing together. So in a couple of weeks you'll see that video on how we actually edited the video, which should actually be coming up fairly soon. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I think about when I'm doing this is what cameras do I need? So obviously I'm using this camera right now, that one, so I can't use that. But we're gonna need 2 cameras, and I tried to decide what 2 cameras I'll need. And now it's actually a really easy option because I only have 2 cameras left. So now I decide which camera I use when, and so this one that I'm using are red. I'm actually going to use set up on the table for the demonstration purposes. And then the GH4 is the camera that I am going to be using for the kind of overview of what's going on. So this is what we're going to be using. Now this one I do have an extra lens for, so I need to decide, do I want my Rokinon Cine lens or my autofocus lens? This one's better in low light, so I think I'm going to go for this lens right here. So now we just go ahead and put everything together, clip everything on, take off the lens cap, and I start to decide on framing next. So I'm probably going to put the red right about here, looking down at the table, and this camera is not good in low light, so I have to keep in mind where I want to put this camera so that I will be able to manipulate the light so it does look decent, because again, this is the worst camera out of all of them in low light, even with my T2.2 lens, which is about f2, so it's pretty shallow, but still not great. So I've got the basic setup kind of done. I did move the light, so now we got the light over here, and I've now got the red kind of angled in the right way, and then I did put the light right up against the GH4, that way the camera can kind of see, and we've got decent lighting. So that is kind of how we light the shot, for this camera at least. What we're doing with this one and those lights is going to be different. That looks about good. So now what I do is I just go ahead and just shoot a bunch of B-roll, stuff that I'm thinking. So I know I want to get the camera, the lights, the table, and then I'm just going to go through that process, getting shots that I want, and that's kind of how I do this part here. Okay, so that's pretty much it for all the B-roll that I actually do. I got extra shots that I didn't actually record, so I think it went fairly well, and you can go ahead and watch that video. It should already be up, so check that out. Let me know what you think. So now, the main B-roll content where I'm actually showing you how to do this stuff is pretty much done. I may go back later and do a couple of extra things if I realize I forgot something. But now, this gives me two options on where I go from here. I either take this video in to the computer and I record a voiceover over it, or I do a live on-camera thing where you don't really see me a lot and then the rest is overlaid. And I think that's what I want to do. I want to go in front of the camera. So we've done the B-roll. Now it's time to do the live on-camera stuff next. But there you go, that is how we make our videos. That is our process we go through every single time, 3 days a week. It takes a lot of work, a lot of planning, and I do hope you guys enjoy the final product because it is not easy to do all of this stuff. But there you go, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next video where we show you how to edit the video we just recorded. And then we also have a bunch of other behind the scenes videos that we've already done, our gear, all that sort of stuff. So definitely leave this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.